Hello everybody, how you doing? Rocco Fillmore here, saying stuff, feeling stuff, saying different things. A lot of sun in his face right now, and I don't know, I want too much sun. I want to stand in the sun. Who does that? Who does that? Especially during an eclipse. Some people do, I guess. It's been done, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm just talking about different things and different, things. I found that some name and it's kind of like reflecting. But yeah. Yeah, you can see I'm shaved and yeah, trying to keep the goatee apparently because people are keep the goatee and the shave. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about things. Talk about what's going on in the world. What's going on in the world? Nothing much, just the same old, yeah. I guess so. It's like things we see, things we've seen before. Probably see again. Unfortunately, but that's just how it is. It's like people will always be people. People always gripe, and there'll always be unfairness and all this other weird stuff. But that's that story is all this time, isn't it? Hopefully it gets better. It's like we all evolve at different rates. So even if some of us is evolved, there's always gonna be other people who aren't or less evolved, and they'll just do the savage things, And it's just so it's never all the same. I think for us to get things done, we all need to agree. Everybody needs to agree on we're gonna do better, we're gonna be better, and then maybe it'll get done. Maybe we can all implement it. But if some of us are like, no, we're not gonna be better, we're not gonna do that, and others are like, well, we're gonna do it, but then it's disagreements again. So it's like, is it, why is nature like that? I don't know. Maybe nature's trying to keep things interesting. Maybe nature's like, I don't think they're getting too boring. If everybody agrees with everybody else, what's there to fight about? And when there's no fighting, they're just boring. Man. Is that the way it works? I don't know. We think about things and we try to fix things. Do we try to fix things? Most of us don't even care. Most of us are just indifferent. We don't have the power to do anything. So we don't. We just kind of go on with our own little frivolousness and our frivolous little lives, Like you show a genius guy his new baseball mitt, and gets on the baseball team, and then you gotta make those cookies for the PTA meeting and stuff, and all those kind of things that's so important to us. Junior, you better get that baseball mitt. Baseball starting soon. You gotta try out for the team, son. You gotta, don't want to miss that. Yeah, it's a weird word. Ooh, baby, it's a wild world. I always remember you like a child girl. Ooh, baby, it's a wild world. Yeah. Alright. I'll make this a long video. Should this be a long video? With sunlight in my face? You're like, ooh, sunlight is in his face. See a tiny enough place where there's less sunlight. Yeah? Less sunlight here? Sunlight on my face. And my eyes are what color they are. I won't tell you, but you can kind of see, can't you? Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Rocco Fillmore talking to you with a lot of sun in his face. Early morning sun. Okay, what else can I talk? I swear there was like something interesting. I was like, that would be a good conversation thing to talk about. Yeah, I've forgotten it, so I was like, oh, I should write it down, but I never write down anything. I was just song lyrics. Actually, I want to do like much light in my face. Yeah. You ever thought about what makes us give likes to people? It's like you join the internet and you're like, okay, I'm just a person. Now I'm on the internet. All of a sudden, people give you all these likes. You're like, why are these people caring about me? They don't know me. Oh, what? It's like, ooh. And then you'll post like, I don't feel so great today. And then I got a lot of people who like reply, oh no, it'll be alright. You just keep going there, slugger. And you go, why are these people caring about me? I don't know them. Are people really that great? Are people really that wonderful? Are they? No, not really. They're not wonderful to everybody. It's wonderful to you. Why? You wonder why these people are so... Maybe because you're pretty. It's usually a reason, isn't it? It's like, if you're really pretty, all of a sudden people will just care about you. I care about you as a person because you're pretty. It's like, isn't that interesting? Or you get those animal videos, not animal videos, but animal accounts, where someone will give their pet, put their pet on their Twitter, and then the pet gets like 75,000 people following it. It's like, why is this pet getting all these? This pet cannot appreciate it. It's like you give all these likes to a pet, a cat, whatever. It's not appreciating it. It doesn't know it's getting likes. It's not asking for it. Its life won't change by you giving it likes. Opposed to giving a human being some likes. It's like, yeah, a human being will feel it, but yet you won't give the human being that, like, the likes. But you'll give a pet, give an animal a like. So it's like, why are you giving the pet? Because the pet is, I mean, all like cats all look the same. So it's basically just giving clones likes. I find that kind of weird. It's like, instead of giving someone a like who's a person who can feel it, who can know that you care about them, you know, a human being, a like, or likes, some encouragement, you'd rather just give a pet, an animal who has no idea that it's getting the likes, or, you know, but why? Why do we do that? I don't do that, but why do people do that? Is it more about themselves, how they feel about themselves? It's like, oh, this cat's so cute. I gotta give it a like. I gotta follow it. It's so cute. Because it's cute. Is that what it is? Because it's cute. So that's why you guys follow pretty girls because they're cute. I mean, I get it. I follow some pretty girls because they're cute. It's like, why am I following this girl who I don't know? Because she's really pretty. I like I giving her likes. Like, why? I don't know. Do I think she's gonna date me? No. Do I want to date her? No. I don't want to. It's like, do I want to meet anybody on the internet in real life? Some people live in hope. Sometimes you meet someone, you see someone on the internet or on Twitch, and you go, "This girl is really cool. I in some other life, I can actually, date her or marry her or something." But getting back to the whole animal, you like people like, like someone's cat, someone's dog got an account, and people, will give that likes. But then I just keep thinking that animal does not know and cannot appreciate it. The likes it's getting, it just can't. Like a human being can. Yet we won't waste that time on a human. That time that we could be telling a human, "You're really cute," and giving them their likes on their pictures. So what does it say about the person that does that? Do they just care about the animal? We know they don't know the animal. Because I like animals. Why do I like animals? Do you know why people like animals? Because animals can't speak. Imagine if animals could speak. It would say, "People, you suck. Why you keep eating us? You." They would and if they could have more consciousness, they would be out rioting, picketing, saying, "Stop eating us." But yeah, we love them. We love them because they can't speak, basically. You think if an animal had consciousness, more consciousness, it would actually like us? I doubt it. I doubt it very much. But we love them. It's the way we are, right? I think we figure out if we have love to give to the animal, it makes us a good person. Just like if we give love to certain downtrodden or afflicted people with afflictions, it makes us a good person. It's almost that bleeding heart kind of, mentality. Yeah, yeah. The bleeding heart mentality or the woke mentality. There were a lot of these kind of movements. There's been so many different kind of movements in like in the history of man. Like in like 100 years, 200 years from now, they'll be like, remember the wokeism movement of the early 21st century? Because it's like, do people even like remember the aesthetic movement from the 1880s? No, they don't. Aesthetic movement. Well, what was the aesthetic movement? It was this movement where people were creating art just for the beauty of it, not because it's teaching any kind of moral thing or saying anything social commentary. It's just creating art for art's sake, as they put it, and it's not really anything. I do art because I'm trying to. A lot of times, my art is saying something. I'm expressing something about myself or about the way I feel through my art. But now this aesthetic movement just changed that. It's like, no, we're gonna do art just because it's pretty. It doesn't say anything. It's just pretty. Aesthetics, just everything. The music is being created because it's pretty. Yeah. So that was the aesthetic movement. I don't think it lasted very long. Because you used to have like Gilbert and Sullivan who were like writing operettas and kind of making fun of all that. They were kind of the opposite of that. They weren't really part of the aesthetic movement. A lot of movements, there are a lot of people who aren't really a part of that movement. Like McCarthyism or this kind of 1950s, anti-communist movement. A lot of people weren't really a part of that. You go, well, it happened, but yeah, very few people were part of it and, made it grow. Very few kind of paranoid people. That's usually how most of these movements are. It's not like the whole world is like that. It's just a few paranoid people create movements, and then why do they create these movements? Because they're in a mood to be in a certain mood. And then, we wake up and then we get out of it. So, yeah, that's how. So that was, I'm sure through the history of man, there's a lot of other kind of movements that sort of happened that didn't really make sense. That was like, well, a little bit of madness. We go through these bits of madness every once in a while. Why? Because we're bored or something, I don't know. But then we snap out of it. Not all of us. It's like, it's very few. But it's usually the loudest people who get involved in it. Yeah, and then people like me who don't really get involved in any of this kind of movement. So I just see it from the outside for some reason. Some of us can. Some of us can see things from the outside for what it really is. And it's like, why don't everybody else see it like that? How can everybody else see it? Why are these people so... What? But it's like, what can you do? You just... And then when you say something against it, you get blacklisted or something. Because people get so kind of holier than thou. If you're not part of this movement, you're evil. Yeah. It's like throwing labels. I think usually when there's labels being thrown, then you gotta look at things. What's exactly happening here? It is what it is, I guess. Alright, that's a good conversation there. Yeah.